What happens when one of the most celebrated, dark, and emotionally devastating transformative works in internet history goes through a complete literary transmutation into an official, soaring, high fantasy epic? You get Alchemized, the monumental debut novel by SenLinYu. For years, the author captured the hearts of millions of readers across the globe under a different title, Manacled, spinning a dark, haunting, and deeply complex tale within a famous magical universe. Now completely reborn as an independent, brilliantly original fantasy world with entirely new characters, deep lore, and structural world-building, Alchemized delivers a masterclass in dark fantasy, dystopian warfare, and the psychological reality of survival. The story follows a brilliant, magically gifted young woman who is captured by an oppressive, ruthless tyrannical regime after her faction loses a brutal, years-long magical civil war. Stripped of her freedom and her memories, she is forced into a breeding program designed to repopulate the conqueror's elite class, finding herself assigned to the regime's most lethal, terrifying high commander. The absolute genius of this narrative rests on its dual timeline structure and its devastatingly complex enemies-to-lovers dynamic. The story beautifully contrasts the grim, claustrophobic reality of the protagonist's current captivity with visceral, heartbreaking flashbacks detailing the brutal wartime tragedies that led to her capture. Her captor, a cold, shadow-wielding, or highly destructive military general, is an anti-hero of unmatched psychological depth. He is fiercely loyal to a tyrannical ruler on the surface, yet trapped in a web of shifting allegiances and hidden impulses. The slow-burning, high-stakes physical and psychological chemistry between the two main characters is incredibly intense. It shifts from a foundation of pure survival, trauma, and deep-seated hostility into a sweeping, desperate, and fiercely protective bond that threatens to burn down the very foundations of the empire around them. Beneath the dark romance, intense magical duels, and political machinations, Alchemized is a profound, heavy exploration of wartime trauma, psychological endurance, and the moral cost of rebellion. The heroine is an extraordinary pillar of strength. Her power lies not in physical brawn, but in her unyielding mental resilience, her medical or healing expertise, and her absolute refusal to let her spirit be broken by a system designed to objectify her.